Good morning, it is Monday, the start of another working week. I've just had one of my calls and I've come downstairs to make another drink. I had a coffee this morning, I made myself a cup of tea and decided that although it's only 9:25, I'm going to have something to eat. I had a lovely Mother's Day and did have extra treats yesterday. I had some cheesecake and had some roulade and had some nice bits of chocolate, but it's done a number on my stomach. But anyway, that's another story. I've decided I'm going to have a bagel for my breakfast. So I'm just going to get it out from under my dome because I've been stuck under my dome. I'm actually going to have the everything bagel because the blueberry ones are just lacking a bit of flavour. So I put some in the freezer, so I've got one of these left. So I'm going to have that. I've decided that as a topping, I'm going to mix some cream cheese with some of this butter biscuit powder. So this is the one that I was sent as a gift to try. I've got a discount code which I'll put in the description and I'll put a link to their website. I have to say that I think it's like, this tub is £17, but it's apparently got like 60 servings or something ridiculous in. But I'm not a fan of artificial sweetener, so it'd be interesting to see what I think. My original plan for this, and I still intend to do it, but I just haven't had time yet, is to make some little cheesecakes. So I bought some ginger snaps that I'm going to make into little crumbs to put in the bottom of these, and I'm going to mix some cream cheese and perhaps some Elmlea double cream with some of the butter biscuit, and put a topping on to make like a little cheesecake pot. But my plan was to do it yesterday and I ran out of time, so I haven't done it. So I'm going to just mix a bit of this now into some cream cheese and put it on top of my bagel. I'm only going to put it on one side of my bagel in case I don't like it, and I'll let you know what it's like, because like I say, I'm not a fan of artificial sweetener at all. When they approached me, I don't really like having these gifted items because I just don't really like doing them. I don't like to advertise things to try and encourage people to buy them because, I don't know, it's just not something I like to do. I class myself as being a creator, not an influencer, so I don't start influencing anyone's decision on making things. But at the same time, if there is something out there that can help us all with losing a bit of weight, because the whole thing with this is that you've probably seen it already, because I think Nikki in the vlogs had it on her channel. She's had the chocolate one. 3 grams is equivalent of 50 grams of sugar. So I think it's like 8 calories versus 200. So it makes a big difference. I don't have sugar in my drinks. I don't have sweet drinks. So for me, it's not something that I'd ever put into a coffee or anything. Potentially in a nice coffee maybe, but it's not something that I would really do. So yeah, I'd have to look at, and again, porridge. I like to have my porridge just as porridge. I'm not saying I won't try it, because I might try it, but I'm quite a purist when it comes to my porridge. I don't like to mess around with it. Don't particularly eat overnight oats and stuff like that because I'm just not a big fan of it. So yeah, I'm going to try this and see how we get on, and I shall do a quick taste test and let you know. By the way, look at these beautiful daffodils. They've all opened up. They were tightly budded yesterday morning, and then I love tulips so much. They're one of my favourite flowers. Look at how gorgeous that is. And then my other one's going strong as well, this one. And I've got some more on the stairs upstairs. But yeah, it's really nice having some flowers. They really cheer you up looking at them. And with the weather being so nice, it's currently really sunny and blue skies. It just makes you feel so much better. I had already opened it, didn't come open by the way. Tom actually opened it to have a smell of it yesterday. Oh, getting this valuable powder everywhere. So I've weighed out 50 grams of the light cheese. I'm not sure how much of this to put in. I might just put in like half a scoop, like that amount. I've put in 1 gram according to that, so I'm going to try that and see if that's enough to taste. It's got a bit of flavour. I might add a tiny bit more. I can taste it now. I think I might have another scoop in here because I can feel something. Oh no, they have one of those. I took those away because I don't want Luna getting hold of it. Still going to put a bit of damp pat light on, especially on the other one that I'm not going to put the spread on. £7 grams of, well, it's damp pack actually, not Nor pack. This one must be from Lidl. Right, which half shall I put it on? I might put it on the lid. And I perhaps should have weighed it before I started because I'm not going to be using even half of that 50 grams. It's this cream cheese is so like wet. So there's that much left in there. So I'll put that in the fridge. I'm going to cover it and put it in the fridge. And there's my bagel. So I'll give it a go and let you know what it's like. And then I'll go and sit at my desk and eat it. Need to get some more storage with lids. I think I've got some under the stairs. I need to have another sort out. Right, I'm going to give this a go on camera now just so that I can let you know what it's like. It's like, I can't honestly say that I can taste butter biscuit. It's like the cheesecake, the frosting you get on a, you know, the cream cheese frosting you put on top of a carrot cake. It's a bit like that. I don't dislike it. It's actually quite nice. I'm not sure whether I can track it in my app. I'm actually recording on my phone, so I can't tell right now. Um, but for the amount I use, I probably only use like 4 calories worth anyway, at the most. So I'm not too worried about tracking if I can't. But yeah, that's not too bad. If you want something to just give you a bit of a sweet kick and you like stevia, then I highly recommend it. Like I say, I'm not an artificial sweetener person, but that is quite nice. I'll be interested to see what it's like if I do the puddings with the ginger. I think for me at the minute, the difficulty I have, I hope you can hear me by the way, because I've got my washer on just beneath you, but I have got my microphone on. The difficulty is knowing how much to put in, but we'll have another go when I do the puddings next. But yeah, that's nice. That is very, very nice. And like I say, I've got a discount code. I think you get like 10% off or something. I'll double check and put it on screen. But the information will be in the description down below, and I'll put a link to the store. What I will say is when I had a chat with Isabel from Supreva, it came very, very quickly. So I think it must be coming from within the UK. I don't think it's come from outside the UK. It came via Royal Mail. So, right, I'm going to sit and eat this and go through my emails. And I shall catch you for lunch. I didn't go to the gym this morning. I decided, the hours when the clocks change always do me in. So I didn't go to the gym. I did quite a lot of activity yesterday. Did quite a lot of walking, so I'm hoping to either go out for a walk or perhaps go to the gym at lunchtime. I think I'm meeting Kath after work today, if it goes to plan. Oh, my breath just going up and downstairs. Anyway, I shall catch you in a bit. Here's today's lunch. So I've got a wrap, and inside, you can't see it, but I've got a bit of sour cream and chive. I've got salad, peppers, onions and chicken. And the chicken is one that I've cooked in the oven myself. It's just got some lemon and herb seasoning on. And then I've got 2 pieces of Biscoff chocolate, which I got for Mother's Day yesterday. So this is my lunch. Good morning. It is Tuesday today, and it's a nice bright sunny day, but it is cold. So I've got my running kit on. I put it on straight away this morning. I'm going for a run at lunchtime. Well, it might be a run walk. I haven't run for just under 2 weeks because I've been ill last week. I didn't go at all. But I have walked quite a bit, so hopefully I'll still be okay. I've come down and I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm making my breakfast. I'm going to have some porridge oats, and I'm going to actually attempt to put some of this butter biscuit powder in to see how that turns out. Tom yesterday put some in a cup of tea, and I told him not to put too much in, but he put a scoop in, and it was the most disgusting cup of tea I've ever tasted in my life. But only because I don't drink sweet drinks. But he does drink sweet drinks. So he has like a spoon of honey in his tea, and even he said that he couldn't drink it. Had to make a fresh cup, so it was a bit of a fail. But then, did you make it again with just a tiny bit in? Was it all right? Just a pinch, and it was all right. So yeah, if you buy this powder, just be aware that it is extremely concentrated and very, very sweet. So that's that. With the sunshine in here, I can just see all the marks on all my cupboards. It is disgusting. I'm going to have to try and clean my cupboards down at some point. Literally, they are disgusting. Even the baseboards around the bottom, I can see marks. Anyway, I'm working today, so I haven't got time to do that. I'm going to make my porridge and try and fuel my body before I do my run. I'll be running at 12:30. It's currently 9:20, so by the time I eat, it'll be past. So probably a little bit too early, but then I'll have a banana mid-morning just to keep the fuel going. Keep the fire stoked, as it were. Anyway, I'll hopefully show you my porridge when it's done. Right, I'm going to try this porridge. So I've got what didn't even register on the scales. I think it's like 1 gram of that butter biscuit powder in. I mean, it's edible. Tom said it tasted all right, didn't you, Tom? Tom's out in the hallway because he's got no top on. I can still get that aftertaste. Did you get the aftertaste still, Tom, with it? You still get the artificial sweetener aftertaste. But if you're used to eating artificial sweeteners, then you'll be used to that and you won't be bothered by it. But it bothers me. It's all right. I can't honestly say that it tastes like. I thought it would be like Biscoff flavour because it's butter biscuit. And I've had the biscuit flavour drops from My Protein before, and I think they tasted more like it. Did they really taste more like Biscoff, do you think, the butter biscuit drops? Tom? Didn't you like the drops either? The flavour drops, yeah. I think it's really hard because it's really hard to know how much to use. It has a guideline on the container that says something like half a scoop if to 200 grams of product. Well, I've got 45 grams of oats in here and 210 ml of milk. So I didn't even use half a scoop. I used probably a quarter of a scoop, maybe. Like I said, I didn't even register on my scales. It wasn't even a gram. I can definitely eat it. It's all right. Yeah, I don't have much feedback on it really. I can still have that aftertaste from the stevia. So it wouldn't be my first choice, but that's just me. But I'm just giving an honest review because I don't want to obviously tell everyone to go out and buy it, and then if you don't like artificial sweetener either, you'd be mad at me for recommending something that has this tangy taste after. Anyway, I'm going to eat my porridge and I shall catch you later. Just been into my app and I've updated it also. Last night for dinner, we ended up having KFC, so I'd cooked a load of chicken at lunchtime, but had no clue what I wanted to do with it at all. And I met Kath for a coffee and then came home and I just thought, do you know what? I don't know. She'd mentioned KFC and it really set me off fancying KFC. And I just decided I was ordering KFC. So that's what we had. We had a party bucket between us, but I've gone into the app and I've gone back and tracked all my calories. So I've tracked all my KFC. I had 2 rows of the big dairy milk chocolate bar. I gave Eddie a chunk of it and I've now given the rest of it to Tom, so it's gone. I've tracked all that and I was obviously vastly over calories for yesterday, but I can see what the deficit is now. I've obviously got my exercise calories on there offsetting, so I can see if I want to even the score over the week. I don't ever set easier days on my app because I don't really like to have the fluctuations. I like to kind of just go with the flow, and so I can see what calories I need now for the rest of the week to be able to like make up the difference. So I had a KFC and I had chocolate, but I still feel like I'm in control. Obviously today so far I've had that porridge with that the powder in, which it's okay. It's edible. I'm just not a person that eats like I say I had big chunks of chocolate yesterday. I'm not a big sweet fan of. I'll have syrup on my porridge, but I have just like 6 grams of it, and I've had that since I was a child, so it's more of a habit thing than anything. But I'm not bothered about like I said, I don't have any sweetener in my drink at all. I've not had sugar or anything in my drink since I was about 12. I literally went cold turkey at the age of 12 and just went without, and just until I started enjoying it, and now I can't drink anything with sweetener in. So that's that really. So at least I know I'm in control of my calories. I went last night feeling really guilty, thinking I've eaten this and I'm trying to be good and trying to track. But it's the start of a fresh month, start of April today. I still haven't done a weigh-in video because I weighed and before I got ill, and then I weighed myself on Saturday, I think. So at some point I'll have to show you my graph. I'm going to do a separate video, I think, for the start of April as to what I'm aiming to do in April. And I mean, there's no big shock. I'm carrying on calorie counting, carrying on with my exercise goals. I'm not particularly looking at the weight so much because I'm starting to try things like taking creatine, which I think that's how you pronounce it, which they reckon that is really good for menopausal women, but it can cause you to hold on to water and affect your weight that way. I'm only having a small dose because I've read that if you only have like 3 gram dose, it shouldn't do that, but it does help with, I think it's to do with your muscle build up and stuff. But anyway, so I'm trying a bit of creatine in my drinks, like once a day. And obviously, like I'm trying to do the strength training. So with that, you can get inflammation and stuff initially. So I'm not looking too much at the scales. Obviously, I'm still fat, so I should see a dramatic, like I should still see my weight coming down even when I'm converting muscle. But it's just that there will be fluctuations. So I'm probably weighing more frequently. I'm not weighing like every day, but I'm weighing more frequently, just so I can kind of see what's happening like overall, but I'm not too concerned. I did take measurements, so I will be reviewing my measurements at some point in the future, but not yet because I only took them last week or the week before and I haven't done enough exercise to make a difference. But anyway, enough chat. I'm getting on with my work and I shall catch you in a bit. Just recorded a whole segment and then realised my microphone switched itself off. I did it. I did a 5k run without walking. I ran the whole entire thing, which is the first one I've done in God knows how long, like a long, long time. I did it in 40 minutes, so not the fastest. I know I'm not the fastest, but I did it. I ran all of it, and it's hot outside. My face was so red, it's actually calmed down a bit now. I did a 1.8 kilometre walk back because I made sure that when I ran, there were hills in it, but I didn't want to go up the golf course hill, which is really steep. So I took us further out to keep it sort of flattish. It's never flat where we are, but at least it's a little bit flatter than it is if I'd come the other way back. Wearing my old glasses that I don't wear because I thought it'd be good as sunglasses, and look at it. They were black when I came in. But they did the job today, so I'm quite pleased. So yeah, I've done over 10,000 steps. I've closed all my rings, I think, apart from my stand goal. So I am happy. I am very, very happy with that. I'm supposed to be running again Thursday, so hopefully my legs will be up to it. I know I can do it now, so I've just got to keep going. Just keep on trucking. I'm going to go and get a quick shower. I have been over my hour for my lunch. I was about an hour and a half, but I'm not bothered because I do extra hours. I logged on early yesterday. I never log off early, so I'm going to go and have some soup as well and have my shower, and I shall catch you in a bit. In other not such good news, whilst I was out, Luna was sick again, so that means she's sick yesterday, the day before. She's been sick like consistently, so I'm going to have to ring the vet and try and take her in and see what's wrong, which I've been trying to avoid doing because she has been still eating and still pooping, and the stomach doesn't feel hard or anything, but I'm now worried there's something going on, so I'm going to have to book her into the vet. So I'm going to ring once I've had my shower and try and see if I can get her in for tomorrow. Here's my lunch. So this is the Yorkshire Provender cauliflower and kale soup, which is our favourite. Chloe's here as well.
Hello.
Oh, it's blurred on you there. Hang on a sec. That's better. It's got you now. And I've got a slice of malted bloomer bread with 5 grams of Dampak lighter. So I've tracked it all in my app. I'm going to eat because I'm starving, and I shall catch you later. So Chloe popped out to the shop and bought me this as a little treat. It's only very, very thin. And it's a dairy-free Milky Way Magic Stars with popping candy. And for this bar, it's 131 calories. So, like I say, it's only 25 grams. It's very, very small. There's the rest of the nutritional information. Not much protein in there. But hopefully, it'll give me a bit of a boost post-run and post-walk. Evening. After work, we went to the vets. Well, I went to the vets at about 4:45. Her appointment was at 5 o'clock, and Luna didn't want the vet examining her. She really does not like it at all, so we really had to try and hold her down, but the vet tried her best and doesn't know why she keeps being sick. She went down the same route as I've been going with everything, but she's told us to now not give her anything to eat apart from fish, rice and eggs for a week. She's given us some, I can't pronounce it, omsaprol or something. You know, it's the one that they give to humans when they've got gastric problems like acid reflux and gastritis. And they've given her another medication as well. So they've given it a week, and we've got to see how she gets on. I don't think we're going to get those tablets down there because they didn't have the right size for her. They've given us these massive tablets. I can't see her eating it. She's not touched the fish that I've cooked since I came back. I came back, logged back onto work for a bit and did a bit more work, and then I've logged off. I've put Assassin's Creed on, but I'm going to go and make dinner in a second. So when I popped to Tesco's to go and get the fish for Luna, I'm going to say for Chloe, for Luna, I picked up some ramen broth and some noodles, and I've got a bag of the tteokbokki still in the fridge from Costco. So I'm going to do the chicken tteokbokki, ramen noodles and broth. I think maybe some tender stem broccoli. Just have a bit of a ramen bowl. I'm, as usual, cannot warm up since my run, so I've got a cardigan, I've got my thick leggings on. It's not been cold, but I've been freezing, and my hands are so cold now, so I'm probably going to go and do dinner soon. Eddie had a bowl of soup not long ago, and Tom came in from the gym and had a curry, so I don't know how hungry they're going to be, but I am getting starving, so I'm going to have to go and make something. Otherwise, I'll be tempted to have treats. Eddie's bought a big pile of cookies back from his away day, and I'm desperate trying to resist them. Anyway, I'm going to go and get something to eat, I think, and then perhaps carry on playing on this. I'm not sure yet. I might come off it. I haven't got very far. I've done one location and sort of like completed it, but the actual mission story I've not got very far in. But I've only been playing for, what time is it now? 8 o'clock. I've been playing for about an hour, so not too long. And I would like to try and get a bit of knitting done tonight if I can. Little Luna's lying down over here, a bit lethargic. She had a good old bark at me for ages because she wanted treats, and I can't give them to her. It's very, very hard. My problem is I don't know how they're going to know what's actually like worked, because if we've changed her diet and she's had this medication, in a week's time, how will they know whether it's the medication that's helped or the diet? That's the bit I'm puzzled about. But anyway, we'll see how we go. But yeah, she's not very happy. Right, I'm going to go, and I shall hopefully show you my dinner when I've got it ready. Here's tonight's dinner. So I've got some chicken breast, a fried egg, stir-fried vegetables, there's some noodles underneath, some ramen broth and some tteokbokki. And this is my dinner. I haven't tracked it yet, but I know I've got loads of calories because I've done so much exercise. I think even with what I've eaten, I've got like 900 and something, but without exercise included. So this is more than okay. And I shall catch you tomorrow. So the hardest thing tonight is going to be Luna wanting to eat normal food, and she can't, well, not like her normal food, and she can't. Normally I'd give her a bit of chicken, but I can't even give her that, so we'll see. But I'm going to get on with having my dinner, and I shall catch you tomorrow for another daily vlog. Bye!